Hi guys, quick video here. This is kind of impromptu. I always make videos when I get my fresh cut. I went from an undercut to a bust side on this end right here, and I will link the video down below for you guys so you can check it out if you're interested in details on this particular cut. But I thought in this video I would share with you guys, hey, it's like 3 weeks in, and am I still loving my haircut, or is there some things that I'm going to be changing? And quickly, I just want to mention, when we initially cut this hair, this was a size 2 right over here. So was this. I have longer pieces here, a little bit shorter pieces on this end that kind of blend into the longer pieces in the back. If you want to see the back of it, I'll link the video down below for you guys. 3 weeks into the haircut, there's a few things that I have noticed. Because this area right here is exposed and there's nothing covering it up, when it starts growing, now be mindful, I have a lot of hair. But when my hair starts growing, it just starts growing out this way. It doesn't, it's very short, so it just kind of wants to stand up, and it doesn't have enough weight yet to try to want to kind of lay down. My hair doesn't grow downward, you know what I mean? It just kind of goes. So I feel like I look like a chia pet. And I noticed that with this haircut, the growth on this side is very noticeable because my hair is very short. So that was to be expected. I just didn't know it was the way it was gonna grow out, and I just don't like that. I think that's the only thing I don't like. On the positive side of that though, because this was only a size 2, and my husband, he's been cutting his own hair for well over 15 years, almost 20 years. I want to say it's very easy to maintain at home for me in between cuts. I see my hairstylist every couple of weeks. Yeah, I wish. Every couple of months. In 2 months, my hair would grow a whole lot. So what I like is the maintenance part of my bust side. My husband just grabs his clippers, puts it on a size 2, and then just trims this part right here, and doesn't really mess with these longer pieces right over here. Just trims this side right here all the way up to here, and then comes to the side right here and blends it into the longer pieces. I don't do the blending. For me, the easier part is just kind of cutting all of this to a size 2. This side doesn't really matter, really. I mean, the last time he trimmed this part, he trimmed this side right here, but it wouldn't really matter because my hair's so long on this end that it covers it up anyways. I think on my next haircut, I'm not gonna have her touch this right here because I have mentioned before, I have a very flat head back here. Like, it just kind of rounds out a little bit and it just completely flattens out. So the only thing I didn't like about, not the cut, but just the way it just accentuates that for me. So you guys can see, okay, there's this bulb right here, right? The length of the hair, and then it kind of dips in and then it comes out. That doesn't mean that the hair is different lengths. It's just the shape of my head and then the way, like, these hairs grow down and then these hairs right here grow out this way. So it accentuates that for me, and I don't like that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to let these parts grow. The only bust portions of my head that I want are going to be the sides, and then just kind of blend it into the rest of my hair. Let me see about the length of the top. I mean, in 3 weeks it's grown out a little bit. The only thing I'm gonna have her do in the next one is just thin this out for me. This is where I have, you see that? It looks heavy. I want it to look, although I want it to have length, I want it to look more like piecey, and not quite as heavy. This is crazy, and even if I straighten it, it still looks a little on the heavy side. So that's another thing that I'm gonna have her fix for me. I think that's everything. I think that if you're wanting to get this kind of haircut where you have your bust sides, just be mindful that you're gonna see the growth a lot faster than you would with any other haircut because the hair is so short, and that is to be expected. So unless you trim your own hair at home, then I don't think you'll have a problem. If you don't like, how it grows, starts growing out, you wanna just keep in mind that you may have to visit your hairstylist a little bit more frequently, unless you don't mind rocking, the growth. You know what I mean? Or you can even put it down. I can't really part my hair any higher because I have a really big bald spot. You could see it right there, which is why my part is pretty much all the way down. It kind of covers some of my bald spots that I have on my head. But if you don't have that problem, I mean, that's not going to be a big deal. I have tried to style it the opposite way, and it looks really, really good coming this way from the front, but from the back not so much. I'm still playing with this haircut. I'm very lazy when it comes to that. I'm trying to lay it to where it blends into these pieces. Otherwise it just looks like straggling pieces and it just doesn't blend in very well. The front looks great, but the back is just not so much because these pieces right here are a little bit shorter. But this haircut was meant to have the shorter pieces and blend into the longer pieces. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video super helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.